Yo, what is up, everybody? I go by the name of Misfit Miracles. First off, welcome if you're new to the channel, and if you haven't yet, make sure you smack that sub button to catch all this content I'm gonna have coming y'all's way. I don't want you to miss it. I'm a live streamer on Facebook.com, and we do everything from games with followers to games with subs and giveaways and all that jazz that I know y'all gonna be into. This is my first official YouTube gaming video, so yo, let's run it up to at least like what? 1,000 likes? I know we got that. When that happens, I'm gonna make sure I drop some tips and tutorial videos on Roku just for y'all. Now let's get into this game. Yo, this game is insane. Yo, Roku, I found out about from some friends on like, what's word on the street type shit. And I said to myself, yo, why not download it? I figured out the download was 9 gigabytes. It took about 30 minutes, which was lovely compared to some of the other updates for other games, right? Call of Duty. But anyways, it was lovely. So I downloaded it. I got in immediately, and it blew my mind, guys. It's a fast-paced game with great graphics, and it's refreshing because it isn't a battle royale. It's kind of weird to say, but like, it's not. And it's really refreshing that it's not. So it's a 4v4 team-based match with different modes like Strikeout and Demolition. Both modes are crazy fun, and the maps are insane. But to be honest with y'all, my favorite part about this hidden gem right here is the rogues. Usually I find myself in these games, these types of games, picking a main character, to have that main be sweaty, whatever. But in this game, I enjoy them all, yo. I've touched every rogue there is in this game so far, and I've enjoyed playing with every single one. It opens up the avenue for there to be so many play styles. And don't get me wrong, when you pick up this game at first, it could be a little overwhelming at first, but I advise starting with one character, getting better with that character, then switching to the next, and this will just help you get better with the game all around in general. And like I said, guys, these characters are just insane, and it's not a hard game to learn at all. It's really simple. The controls aren't too ridiculous. I would say it is a little built for PC. They might change that in the future or something, so you might change your bindings a little bit for if you're on console or not. And I'll make a video for that too, guys, showing you guys my bindings and all the settings and all that kind of stuff. If you need help with that, I'll definitely do that for you. But most of these characters are built around roles, and those roles are as follows. There's defenders that focus on securing the objectives, locations, and slowing the enemy advance. There's breachers that specialize in pushing through defenses or making an opening for their team to advance, which are pretty much the counteractive for those defenders. There's intels that help your team to gain information on enemy positions to turn engagements in their favor. And there's duelists that win combat engagements and force trades with the enemy team. Those two also are another like counteractive kind of thing. There's also snipers that excel at dealing sustainable damage in long-range combat. Super OP. Do not sleep on Phantom. That's all I got to say. We'll talk about that later when we drop the video for. There's also supporters that provide combat assistance to their teammates. Also super effective and super OP. I mean, come on, guys. When is a healer not OP? Just come on, get shit together. You got to know that, right? So there's so many ways for these characters to take advantage on the battlefield and make a play for their team. You could be sweaty, you could be normal, you could be just starting at the game, but if you use your character correctly and you play with your team, you can do so many things in this game and you can have so much fun. Really, this game, it comes down to team play and skill with a whole lot of patience on the side. And guys, let me repeat that. Patience is a virtue in this game. You can make a huge play if you just wait a few seconds and stay in place, or you could rush out from behind the corner and get shredded by however many guys are in front of you because you weren't prepared for the situation at hand. There are certain characters that will have you at a disadvantage if you're caught 1v1 or 1v2 and so on. So it's best to know what you're getting into when walking around the corners in this game, to be honest with you. Now, even though it's in beta phase, There is a new update coming out sometime, I believe, this month. And it's supposed to be called like Phase 1. Let me bring this roadmap up for y'all. Phase 1 is supposed to include like new emotes and styles for players to customize the characters. Probably like new spray paints and all that good jazz. There's also going to be a new deserter penalty. Thank God, thank the rogue gods, mind you, that when you quit, you will be given, and this isn't in ranked. I'm sure they're going to put this in ranked and not in ranked. But when you quit, you will be given a penalty on when you can matchmake and be put back into the lobbies, which I agree with completely. I'm playing through this beta so far. I will say there has been a lot of quitters. Now, mind you, there has been a lot of situations where somebody might be dashboarded or somebody might quit that's not on the team, that's a rando or whatever, and that'll force everybody else to want to quit, because who wants to play 3v4, 2v4, 1v4? It sucks. I get it. Unless you're just super sweaty and you want that. I kind of do sometimes, but sometimes I don't want to smoke, so I get it. But in that case, they're also kind of going to revamp it to where if you end up in a 3v4, 2v4 situation, so on, they're going to reduce the time limit of the game. I believe they might even make like a surrender option to where you don't have to stay in that game and you don't have to quit. So you will have that, guys, for those people that don't want to be stuck in those situations. I completely get that. But other than that, they're also going to be bringing a new map. And yeah, I got to look a little peek at this new map. And maybe I'll try to get this in one of the videos for y'all. But all I'm going to say is this new map had a Gundam statue in it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like a different type of statue. But fuck it. I know Gundam. And that was a Gundam statue. And it was a bunch of lights everywhere. And it was lit, y'all. It was so lit. It was so vibrant and colorful. I can't wait to see what that map brings to us and what it looks like. It's going to be insane. But with that, they're also going to be bringing some rogue balances. Yes, already some rogue balances. They're going to be changing some of the rogues' ults and how some of the rogues move and how some of them use their abilities and all that kind of stuff. Just because a few of them are right now at this moment extremely freaking OP. To be honest, to start off the top, they're starting with Scorch, her overheat. The duration is going to be reduced from 15 seconds to 10 seconds. They're going to go through Lancer, her striker. They're going to slightly increase the range at which damage starts to fall off for her shotgun, which thank God, because Lancer, she literally just runs around with like this dead silence, if you know what I'm talking about from COD, where you can't hear her, and she just pops up with a shotgun, and it's deadly as hell, chat. It's ridiculous. They're also going to be doing something to Dallas for his target finder, which is his ability. They're going to update his ability icon to better represent what it does, thank God, because it doesn't really actually correlate to what it actually does. That's some beta shit, so thank God they're doing that. Anvil, his barricade, ability description updated to include breaking glass. Most people, chat, didn't even know you could break the glass with Anvil in the beginning of this beta. You know, we kind of had to figure out the hard way, so I'm glad they're putting that in before they even really release the full version of the game and people start hopping on and it gets real sweaty and they got the rank going to where people know how to use their characters. That's huge. The smoke grenade, it's going to be expanded to fully match quicker and dissipate more quickly on the end. So, I mean, that's good. The smoke grenades are usable. They were usable before and are now. I believe this might make them a little more usable, give you a little more variety for what you're choosing for your perks and your grenades and all that good stuff. Flashbangs are another one. Those actually did need to be buffed. I feel like I would flashbang a guy and it would be like I'm pulling a little blanket over his head and it doesn't do shit to him. Like, that's basically it. So thank God they're increasing the area of effect for that, so it hits maybe multiple people at the same time. To be honest, I feel like they should also increase the length of the effect, or maybe not the intensity, but definitely the length of the effect. I don't know the amount of time on it, but I feel like it's not long enough. I feel like people kind of just sit there for like maybe 3 seconds and they just go right back to fighting or shooting you, and it's OP as hell, chat. But that is a lot of the new content coming out for this game, guys. I'm going to be so excited to get through this content and make tutorials for y'all and drop stuff for these characters to get you guys right, get you the right builds, the right perks, so you can be out here running, sweaty in this ranked, getting it in like a misfit should be, and that's gang gang. You feel me? So I appreciate y'all coming through as always. And once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smack that button, baby. Don't play with me, because I want to see you again. And I want to see you guys in the live stream. Come check me over on Facebook.com. You can check me out on fb.gg/misfitmiracles. Jesus, I can't talk today. I'm sorry. I've been at work for the last 9 hours, and I just got straight off into making this YouTube video straight for y'all. So, as you can hear, my voice is going out, so I'm going to take my ass to sleep, and then we're going to get into a stream as soon as I wake up. I hope to see y'all there. It's your boy, Misfit Miracles. As always, stay blessed. I'm out.